Okay, 1.6, the coordinate plane. I thought I would show you a website, so we're just going to click over to there. This is the coordinate plane. The coordinate plane is a plane formed by two intersecting perpendicular number lines. So one is vertical and one is horizontal. Now this vertical one is the y coordinate plane. It doesn't show it here, but it is. And the horizontal one is the x one. And we end up, oh, here we go. It does show it, the y-axis, the x-axis. The two number lines that intersect to form a coordinate plane are called the x-axis and the y-axis. The x-axis is the horizontal number line and the y-axis is the vertical number line. Okay, that was easy. The origin is the center. This is 0, 0. If we click back over here real quick, the point 0, 0. This is at the origin. Okay, and its origin just means beginning. And it's where everything begins. When you look at the website, I'll go back to Chrome here, these numbers go forever in every direction. Now, what's neat here, we're talking about integers, so 0, and you go positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 4, positive 5, and on into infinity. And negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4 into infinity. And the same thing vertically. Positive is up and negative starts going down. Let's see what it says next. An ordered pair is a set of numbers that describe the location of a specific point on the coordinate plane. The origin is located at 0, 0. And that's what I showed you over here. I guess I could come over here and I could paste this in here and then try to figure out how to make it larger. Let me try that again. There we go. No. It's not. Oh, there it is. It is working. Now I have to be able to move it somewhere. Okay. There we go. Now, this point right here is 0, 0. Now it's 0 in the x direction and it's 0 in the y direction, and it's one of the reasons they call it an ordered pair. It's ordered because it's in order alphabetically, x first, then y. We always need to remember x comes first, y comes second. At 0, 0 it doesn't make much difference, but you'll see in a second that it does when we go other directions. And this is probably review for you, but that's okay. We'll just keep on going. It's important to hear it again. This might not be review. The first quadrant is the one where you're positive in both directions. And the second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. If we come over to our little picture, this is the first quadrant. And it goes counterclockwise. Second. This is the third. And this is the fourth. And it's interesting to note, if I put a point right here, this point, if I label it A, and I come over here and I say A is equal to, it's 1, 2, 3 in the x direction, and then it's 1, 2 in the y direction. And you can see that this positive 2, if I were to draw this line and this line right here, they connect, positive 3 and positive 2. But some students get these backwards and they might write 2, 3 down. But that is wrong, because it's always an ordered pair. The x comes first and the y comes second in order. This 2, 3 would actually be this point where you went over 2 and up 3, and it's a whole nother point. Now the reason we have 4 quadrants is because if I choose a similar point over here and I call it B, this point, I think I want to erase this real quick. Maybe that's quick, maybe it's not very quick. B is the point negative 3, positive 2. If we connect these, we have a positive 2 here and a negative 3 here that show where B, the intersection between those two lines. And it's the second coordinate is sort of the negative positive coordinate. So we always go negative and then positive, and we always have one negative number. The first one, the x is negative, but the y is always positive. So this is the second quadrant. So our first quadrant, this is the one everybody's used to, is positive, positive. Now our third quadrant, I'm going to pick this number again, and we'll call it C. This is a -3 and a -2. You can see that we go over in the negative x direction, -3, and then down 3. That gets, down, yeah. Put the point in the wrong place. Meant to put it right here. Okay, this point actually is not C. That would be some other number. We're going to put C right here so that it makes sense, because we went, starting at the origin, we went over -3, then we went down -2. So the third quadrant is a negative quadrant. That kind of makes sense. And the fourth quadrant we'll call letter D. That's going to be a +3 and a -2. So we go over 3 and down 2. And that was going to be D. And you can kind of see A, B, C, D, positive, positive, negative, positive, negative, negative, and positive, negative. And it makes, we made this nice, pleasant mess all over our graph. But it's a good way to learn. Let's look back at our website and see if there's anything left there to tell us. The first number in an ordered pair is the point's location on the x-axis, while the second is on the y. We already talked about that. All the points in the coordinate plane can be identified by their ordered pair. Can you identify this one? Yeah. A is over 2 up 4. So on this one, I can't draw on this screen. I'd have to come over here. A was over 2 up 4. It'd be +2, +4. It'd be +2, +4. B would be +2, +1, and so on. But let's look at, they're going to probably give us some in a different plane. Locating points. If we know an ordered pair, we can locate the point. Try to drag the colored points below. I wonder if I can do that. Oh, I sure can. 1, 4. Wrong. Wonder what I did wrong. It looks right to me. If we know the ordered pair, we can locate the point on the coordinate plane. Try to drag the colored point below to their correct location. Let's reset that. This looks like +1, +4. +1, +4. I don't know why it told me it was wrong. It looked really close. I must have been just a tiny bit off. What? How could that be wrong? 2 over 2 up 2. Can you see what I'm doing wrong? Reset. 1, 4. 2, 2. Oh, there's just something wrong with this website. 3, 5. It's going to tell me it's wrong. Can I try it again? Correct. 5, 1. Will I ever get any of them right? Oh, that one worked. 5, 3. Oh, good. So I just have to be very careful when I set them. They have to be exactly right. And then it seems like once I've gotten it wrong, it doesn't let me do anything. This is kind of a neat little website. I don't even know where I found it. It's kind of an accident. Okay, well, that's enough. You guys have the idea, although it only showed us the positive coordinate plane, but I showed you the other. Our video is definitely getting too long, but I think you understand what to do, and you will know exactly how to handle it.